Helping children learn to manage their emotions, a guide for parents and educators. Teaching children how to manage their emotions is an essential part of their development, laying the foundation for healthy social interactions, emotional resilience, and overall mental well-being. Children experience a wide range of emotions, from joy and excitement to frustration and anger, often without understanding what these feelings mean or how to express them appropriately. By equipping them with the tools to identify, understand, and manage their emotions, we can foster their emotional intelligence, which is crucial for success in both personal and academic life. Understanding emotional development in children. Children's emotional responses are often more intense and immediate than those of adults because their brains are still developing. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for emotional regulation, does not fully mature until early adulthood. As a result, young children can struggle to control their emotions, leading to outbursts, meltdowns, or impulsive reactions. It's important to recognize that these behaviors are not signs of bad behavior, but rather natural expressions of an underdeveloped ability to manage emotions. Creating a safe emotional environment. One of the first steps in teaching kids to manage their emotions is to create a safe environment where they feel comfortable expressing their feelings. Children need to know that all emotions, whether positive or negative, are valid. By fostering a sense of emotional security, parents and educators can encourage kids to share how they are feeling without fear of judgment or punishment. Active listening plays a crucial role here. When a child expresses frustration, anger, or sadness, it's important to acknowledge their feelings before attempting to correct or solve the situation. Phrases like "I can see you're upset" or "it sounds like you're feeling frustrated" show that you understand and validate their emotions. This approach helps children feel heard and understood, which is essential for emotional regulation. Teaching emotional vocabulary. One reason children struggle with emotions is that they often lack the vocabulary to describe how they feel. By teaching children a wide range of emotional words, you empower them to communicate their inner experiences more effectively. Start with basic emotions like happy, sad, angry, and scared, and gradually introduce more complex feelings like frustrated, disappointed, or anxious. Using age-appropriate books, games, or activities can make this learning process fun. For example, reading stories where characters experience different emotions gives children examples they can relate to and discuss. You can also create an emotion wheel or chart that helps children visually identify their feelings. Modeling emotional regulation. Children learn by observing the behavior of adults, particularly their parents and teachers. One of the most effective ways to teach emotional management is by modeling healthy emotional regulation. When you encounter stressful or challenging situations, talk through your emotions in a calm manner. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you might say, "I'm feeling really stressed right now, so I'm going to take a few deep breaths to help me calm down." This not only shows children that it's normal to feel strong emotions, but also demonstrates practical strategies for managing them. It's also important to acknowledge your mistakes and share how you could have handled situations differently. This openness helps children understand that emotional regulation is an ongoing learning process for everyone, not just something they have to master immediately. Teaching coping strategies. Children need practical tools to manage their emotions, especially when they are feeling overwhelmed. Teaching simple coping strategies can empower them to take control of their emotional responses. Some effective techniques include deep breathing exercises. Encourage children to take slow, deep breaths to calm their bodies and minds. A fun way to teach this is by asking them to pretend they're blowing up a balloon or smelling a flower and then blowing out a candle. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Simple mindfulness activities, like focusing on their senses or engaging in progressive muscle relaxation, can help children become more aware of their bodies and emotions. Problem-solving skills. Help children break down stressful situations into smaller, more manageable parts. Encourage them to think about possible solutions rather than focusing solely on their emotional response. Encouraging emotional expression through play. Play is a natural way for children to express their emotions and process their experiences. Dramatic play, art, and role-playing activities can provide safe outlets for children to work through their feelings. For example, children might act out scenarios with dolls or puppets that mirror their own emotional struggles, allowing them to explore solutions and coping mechanisms in a low-pressure setting. Encouraging empathy and understanding of others' emotions. As children develop emotional regulation, it's also important to teach them to recognize and respect the emotions of others. Encouraging empathy can help children navigate social interactions more smoothly and build stronger relationships. Discuss how others might feel in different situations and use real-life examples to talk about emotional responses and perspective-taking. In conclusion, teaching children to manage their emotions is a gradual process that requires patience, empathy, and consistent practice. With the right tools and support, children can learn to navigate their emotional landscape, building a foundation for lifelong emotional health.